It does.
Breathe. Breathe.
Yeah.
You're almost there.
1x.
Okay. And what's your excuse me? What's your y value?
You okay?
What did we write yesterday would always be our y value on our x-intercept? 0. Take a point. So what would be our x value on the y-intercept? 0. Awesome. So that's what we're going to be doing today. So this is 30D. And if you did your homework on 30D, then just write this below it. Okay, so write what I'm going to write below your homework. All right, so how to find the x and y intercept of an equation. It's kind of. We're still doing I can identify x and y intercepts, but we're finding them. So yeah, kind of. Yeah. That's a good way to phrase it. Thanks. Appreciate it. Glad you got me back.
Which one comes next? After this?
The one in your left hand. Yep. Alright, so example 1 says find the intercepts of each equation in standard form. Can everybody see? Do I need to zoom in? Does anybody need me to zoom in?
I can see.
Okay. Did you find it, babe? Are you sure it's not in your bag somewhere?
Check again.
Did you check Miss Brister's room? Her telephone. Did you check your lunchbox?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my God. I said it in standard phone. Y'all too long. She said so long.
Alright, so our first equation is going to be 5x plus 6y equals 30. So the first thing that we're going to find is we're going to find our x-intercept. Now again, tell me one more time. What do we know is always true about our x-intercept?
0.
What's 0?
X and Y.
Y is 0. Very good. So y equals 0 on our x-intercept. So I want you to write that. So the way we find our x-intercept is we're looking for a coordinate. We know the y value of our coordinate, so we're going to plug in 0 for y. That's all you do. So we're going to write 5x plus 6 times 0 equals 30. Yes. Okay. Go to the restroom. You can ask me. I won't hurt you.
Doesn't speak English.
Nobody asked.
Well,
And I understand what I need to go to the bathroom is in Spanish. Because I'm a real OG. Alright, what's 6 times 0? 0. So that cancels. So what's left in our equation? If 3 multiply these, what's left? 5x equals 30. I knew what you meant, Tater. Alright, how do we get x by itself? Divide by 5. Take a point, Adam. And what is 30 divided by 5? 6. Fantastic. No. You answer the next one. Alright, now, we found a coordinate, correct? That's what we were finding. Our x-intercept is a coordinate. How do we write our coordinate? How do we write our coordinate? 6, 0. Take a point. That's it. That's all we did. Now, we are not graphing yet. All we're doing for the first part of today is just finding our x and y intercepts. That's it. It's magic. So, the first thing we did was we wrote down that we're looking for our x-intercept. And we know anytime we have our x-intercept, y equals 0. So we took 0 and we plugged it in for y. And we said 5x plus 6 times 0 equals 30. So everybody with me on the first thing we did? Okay? And then we said 6 times 0 is 0, so that canceled. We brought down our 5x. Now, how did we get 6? Divided by? Awesome. And then we wrote it as a coordinate. Now, over here on the right side, we're going to find our y-intercept. What do we know is always true about our y-intercept? X equals 0. Take a point for your team. So, we are treating these as two separate problems. Do you guys remember when we did the function machine? We plugged in different x values and we treated them as different problems each time? This is the same thing. So we take our x value, which is now what?
0.
And we're going to plug that in for x. So I would write it as 5 times 0 plus 6y equals 30. Yes, no, maybe. Does everybody see what I did?
Yes.
Wait, is there a sticker on your face?
Because she's a real OG too. She's the realest of OGs. Alright. What is 5 times 0?
0.
Alright, and then we bring down our 6y equals 30. What do we do from here?
Divide 30 by 6.
And what does y equal?
5.
5. If you said 5, take a point for your team. You didn't say 5?
Can we get more than 5 today?
No, we cannot get more than 5 today.
Wow.
Because you didn't say it. Alright, now. We need to write our coordinate. What is our x value?
0.
What's our y value?
5.
How do we write our coordinate?
0.
Take a point, Adam. You were on it today, son.
People are lucky
And that's it. That's all you do. We're done.
So simple.
I know. That's it.
But we got another step to do.
No, that's it.
Wait,
We're
that
done.
rhymed, and I wasn't even sure.
No, we're doing another problem.
I know, but I'm saying, do we got another step? Because usually if I get that, like...
No, this is it. Like in a minute, we're going to graph it, but all you do is plot the points. And we know how to do that, right?
That's right.
So that's it.
I'll say graphic.
You don't understand?
No, it's still a graphing.
But we know how to do that step, right?
Yeah.
Because we're ninjas. I keep thinking that balloon is one of y'all's hands up back there. It's freaking me out.
Maybe you should just put the balloon there.
I love it. It's my friend. Alright, so for B. Next problem, B. We're going to do one more together, and then you're going to work... Oh, y'all can't see that. I can't see that.
I can see it. Yeah. I can see it.
One more together, and then you're going to try one without me. Are we ready? Are we prepared? Are we excited?
I'm ready. We're OGs in training.
Truth. Y'all don't know anything about me, and I almost got ghetto. I almost got ghetto on it, and I stopped myself. It's not old, baby. It's original.
What I'm gonna say?
Come at me. I got this.
Catch me outside.
I got
Alright, so now, please write your x-intercept. And what do we know is always true about our x-intercept? Why is Adam, you were on it today, son. You better ace this test.
Wait.
Yes?
Never mind.
Okay, so what are we going to plug in for y this time? And why are we plugging in for y and not x?
Because we're solving for the y instead of not the x. Wait, no, I didn't reverse it.
What are we solving for this time?
Why?
X.
Yeah. Because it's the x interval.
We're looking for x, so we're solving for x. That's why we plug in for y. So we have 3x plus 4 times 0 equals 24. Do we agree or disagree?
Agree.
So,
Yes?
the... Okay.
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 I'm sorry.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, what's 4 times 0?
0.
So those cancel. We bring down our 3x and we set that equal to 24. What do we do now? Divide by what?
3.
Look at you go. And what's 24 divided by 3?
8.
Alright. Do we write it as a coordinate? And what is our coordinate? 8, 0. Other way around. So close. You guys ready to do our y-intercept? Why? Alright, so now, what do we know is always true about our y-intercept? X is 0.
I get one for that.
Because Adam said it?
No, she said it.
But she whispered it after Adam said it. And didn't we talk about yesterday if you ask for a point, you don't get the point?
No, I wasn't here yesterday.
Alright, so now, are we going to plug in for x or for y?
No, X.
X this time, because we're looking for our y-intercept. You got cocky, Adam. Alright, so can somebody tell me how to write my equation? What do I write down? 3 times 0, good job, plus 4y equals 24. Does everybody see how I did that? I plugged in my 0 for what value? What value did I plug my 0 in for? X. Take a point. Alright, so what's 3 times 0? Alright, so we're left with 4y equals 24. What do we do from here? And so what does y equal? Alright, what's my coordinate? 0, 6. Okay. Do you think you can handle one without me? I think so too. Are we ready? Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so this is going to be 30E for me, as in Eotato. And this is problem number C. And I'm going to say that 5x plus 10y equals 30. And I want you guys to please find your x and y intercepts without me.
Do you have like official figures?
I do.
No, use it.
You may. Thank you for asking.
Do you know what I'm doing? For real. I have to shake you upside down. Because I'm being a big girl. I can throw it up and hold you upside down until everything falls out of your pocket. For real? Did you tell her?
What are y'all doing?
Huh?
Are you lying to me?
Yeah. When's the last time? See in your health class?
Alright, so for my x-intercept, I plugged in 0 for y. And then I said 5x equals 30. So x equals 6. Yes or no?
Yes.
Woo! Look at us go.
I was super close.
For your x-intercept? For your y-intercept? Which one, Henry?
You said it's X.
I got 3 for my y-intercept.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You have to do 2 every time, children. 2 dose every time. Can you give me a tissue, please? Thank you. Alright, so I got y equals 3. Now, oh, Blair, you didn't write an equal sign? Now, how do I write my coordinates? How do I write the coordinate for my x-intercept?
0,
And how do I write for my y-intercept?
0, 3.
Fantastic. Take a point if you answered.
Brown.
They're all in green. Oh. That's ugly. You shouldn't do that.
Right neatly.
Alright, so now we're doing one more together, and then you're getting your homework. Una más, and then homework. Wait, let's graph this. Before we go any further, let's graph, because you're going to have to graph tonight for homework. So, everybody, please draw a graph.
No, I don't think I am.
Draw an x and y axis.
So one more.
Are you drawing to it, or are you
Do you not see my hands moving?
No, we don't see your hand moving. That's why she's asking you. Boom!
My hands is moving right now.
It was.
Yeah, you're drawing the blob.
I know it's not.
Alright, children, what is our x-intercept?
0.
6, 0. So you got to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, put a dot, and then label it as 6, 0. What is our y-intercept? So do I go up 3 or down 3? Up 3. 1, 2, 3, put a dot, and label it as 0, 3. And then I told y'all to get composition notebooks with graph paper in it at the beginning of the school year. And connect your dots. Gracias.
What does that mean? Thank you.
Yes.
I haven't took Spanish yet.
You haven't taken Spanish yet. Have you taken English? Alright.
Sorry, to be honest, I don't even think you took English.
Last one and then homework. Get excited.
Please don't.
One more?
Alright, 8x minus 3y equals 24. Now, what did I change up this time in our problem? I put a negative. I put a minus sign. Awesome.
Oh.
Going crazy over here.
My mind is blown.
I'll do it again. Alright, so we still do the same thing, guys. For our x-intercept, we still let y equal 0. So just because there's a minus, don't freak out. We're still doing the same exact thing. So can someone please help me write my equation? Tell me.
Okay, so 8x minus 3 times 0 equals 20.
En español, por favor.
What does that mean?
Say it
Say it in Spanish. Can you do it?
Say it in Spanish, please.
Okay.
Can you do it?
What? Hold up. No.
Rebecca, en español, por favor.
I can say it in Spanish.
What?
Sick.
Read the problem.
No, you can't.
I can't hear you because they're over there just muttering stuff.
I think it's 8x menos 3.
Times 0? Look at you go. Thank you.
Wait, why do I have to answer?
Because I just wanted you to. Give your team 2 points for doing it.
We're already at 5.
Say it in Spanish so you can get your points.
I said, oh,
Hey, let's just go ahead and make this happen.
Alright, so now we have 8x equals 24 because 3 times 0 is 0. We would divide both sides by 8, so what does x equal?
3.
How do we write our coordinate?
3, 0.
3, 0. Can you take a point, Adam, or do y'all have 5?
We already at 5.
Okay.
I said it.
You were honest. Well, speak up, children.
You heard me.
I wasn't talking to you when I said that.
It's 256.
Thank you. You can tell time.
This is insane.
Alright, so for our y-intercept, x equals 0. Now, tonight for homework, what I want you to do is I want you to find your y-intercept. I also want you to not do whatever it is that you're doing, son.
What, you talking about fixing this?
Alright, so, homework.
Can I get one more?
Y-intercept for D. I want you to graph A, B, and D. And I want you to find the x and y intercepts for 5x minus 7y equals 35. That's your homework. You may take a picture if you want to.
A, B, and D.
What?